Hello and welcome back to another video, and today we're doing another Atari 7800 game. But before we do that, I did want to mention with the last one that we did, which was Bentley Bear's Crystal Quest, the enemies that look like broccolis, well, it turns out they're on the box. And yeah, they're actually little bitty trees. But you know, broccolis look like trees. That's a fair comparison, I'd say. Now, today's game that we're going to play is Frenzy. Now, if anybody knows what this is, you'll know that this is basically Berzerk, but this was the version that was going to end up on the 7800, from what I remember. It ended up being like a homebrew title, and then got picked up again by Atari. In fact, when we started up here, you will see that it says made in 2013, and then once again in 2024 by Atari. We are going to use this controller again. Now, this one's a lot simpler, I'd say, compared to the other one. You only need a fire button and to move. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to make sure we are on one-player mode and hit fire to start. Now, of course, you're this guy here. You have a shoot button. You can shoot through the dotted walls. The solid walls will end up firing the bullet back at you. Oh, and here comes Evil Otto, who I don't believe we can take out. Oh, did we? We did. I've never done that before, but he came right back. So we need to get out of the corner as soon as we get started. Okay, we're on a different maze. So let's go up here. We'll take out a couple of guys for some points, and then once we got some points, we'll move on. Now, when things explode, you cannot walk through the explosion because you will die. One of the benefits of shooting through the walls, though, is you can shoot the enemies down through the walls. Just like we just did. We took out all three of them that way. However, they can also get you the same way. So step one is to pay attention. That way you don't immediately get shot. Alright. So the only downside, I'd say, to shooting is the shots always seem to fire out from your right. Oh, let's just get out of the screen. So when you think you're in line, sometimes you are not. And you'll end up missing. There's a lot more going on this one. Alright, they can still take each other out, which is something that was always true in the old Berzerk games. I do want to see, though, if we can let ourselves out of the level by doing this. I don't think so. Oh, we're going to run out of time. Dang it. Almost got the hole big enough to escape. Alright, we're trying that again. So, step one, make it through the first stage, collect some bonus points using the easier enemies, and then book it before Otto comes out. Alright. Stage 2. There's not a lot on this one. He's going to take himself out, probably. Yep, there we go. Oh, Otto's faster. Can we make it? No. Well, we got the bonus anyway. Alright. Let's try to take out a few from over here, and then we'll just exit stage left. Make this a lot easier on ourselves. Alright, stage left it is. Let's see what's on this screen. Some more orange guys. I don't know when they change color again, or if they even do change color again. I will say, this version seems harder. I just played this. It's harder, especially when I'm not paying attention and looking at the camera. I did just play this on the Vectrex in my museum video with one hand while trying to film it, and I feel like I was doing better there. Alright, now they're blue. Oh, jeez. I got shot by my own bullet. This game is difficult, but it's still very fun. This is thanks to Alan McNeil. Maybe he's the one that programmed it. Yeah, this is a very true-to-itself port of Berzerk. Personally, I hit two-player on accident. So yeah, we're not going to play that. But it's pretty good, and I really like the quality that they put into these boxes. In fact, let me see, where did I put the box? We'll take a look at the manual real quick. Alright, just to give you an idea what the manual is like on these things. You know, it's very reminiscent of the old ones. It's the same size. It's in full color. Look at that. Ooh, big Otto. I opened it up to that. I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, these are very good. They're only about $30, especially if you get them off of Amazon. They're a little cheaper there. I think they're going for about $33 on Atari's website and $27 to $30-ish on Amazon. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.